What's up, guys? I mean, what's up, shitheads? Hey, Peter Kasky, what's up, dude? Cheers. Market's up right now. You guys having fun? You guys having fun today? Everybody stop in and say hi. We'll get going in a minute. The Wanderer returns. Good time had? Yeah, I went golfing with my wife's grandpa and her uncle. It was a good time. It was good to go out with them. I've never been golfing with them before, and they got us on one of the premier Disney courses for free. So I had to say yes to that. Because her aunt's really high up at Disney. So they got us on the. It's actually a course that they played a PGA event at for many years. Tiger Woods won an event there. It's pretty cool. I suck, but it's fun. My putting was okay though. What's up, Restless Native? Martin Zupan, what's up? Welcome, guys. We are gonna chart the market today. What you play off? Well, we play off the same tees as her grandpa. He's 76. I mean, he shot like an 81, but we just play off the same tees as him. And he played off the white ones today. So I normally play off the blues. I've only played twice. This is the second time I've played this year, though, and so my swing needs an adjustment. My putting was spot on, though. Chipping was really bad. Ooh, not good for me. So I'm just up here. I'm having a beer. They had a beer in the fridge, so I decided to have a beer, and we're gonna chart the market. So, yeah. All right. Ladies tees. No, ladies tees are the red tees, asshole. Come on. All right. So here's what we got. Let me open up Twitter real quick because I'm gonna need that. I got a lot of followers the last 2 days. Quit it. Stop. No, me. How do I? What in the hell? There we go. There we go. All right. We good. Let me take this off my face. You guys can see my screen. Oh, no. No, now you quit it. Okay. So, let's look at Bitcoin. Let's look at the Bitcoin. So, I told you guys a couple days ago on multiple avenues, I'm looking for BTC to hold 64.18 on a daily close. It's 64.14 on this, whatever. But it did. Throughout the day, we're looking at this candle right here. I'll take off this fib so you guys can see. Looking at this candle right here, I didn't want it to get back below the 236 of this move down here from the top to the bottom. Okay? And then the 236 is right there. I didn't want a daily close below that because on the way up, the 236 is a bitch to get over. And you guys are going to see me saying the same shit. I follow fib law. You guys are going to see me saying the same shit over and over again every stream, and it'll begin to make sense, and you'll begin to be able to trade with it too. So look at this 236 of the previous drop. This entire drop, look at this 236. I'm ignoring this big wick down. The bottom was already established there. Same as over here. Look at the 236 of this. It was resistance all the way above. We got one close above. It was a false close above. Let's close back down. Resistance, same. Finally get it, confirm it, and here we go. Right? So I didn't want to close this one, this drop, lower than the 236. Magically, and it was the last hour before the daily close on the 8/25th, so 2 days ago, we ended up closing back above this magical 236. Confirmed it the next day, and then what do you get here? You get a big-ass little green dildo looking thing. So that's really good. So I'm going to take this off. What are we looking at now? So this was the bottom down here. I didn't draw from the top to the bottom down here. I drew it to over here. But I want to look at the fibs of this current move. So I'm going to draw from the bottom to the top. We're going to go into the 4 hour. And what do we have? We tried to hold the 236 of this entire move for a little while. We broke down, retested, also the 200 moving average on the 4 hour, came all the way back down to the 618, built some longs up in here, and then here we are. We closed the last 4 hour candle above this 236. We're looking on BitMEX at, like, let me get this exact. I'm gonna make these one smaller. There we go. We closed this last candle above 66.49, and we're looking to close this next candle to confirm it on the 4 hour. That'd be 2 4 hour candle confirmations in a row above the 236 and the 200 moving average on the 4 hour. Now that will tell you that follow through should be expected. We're closing back above the 236, which is either going to be resistance or support depending on where you're at. Right now it should be support, but we have 3 hours and 37 minutes to close back above. Otherwise it's going to be a false break above. So we need to zoom out though. Take it back out, okay? Because if we even forget the 236, let's draw the real horizontal resistance of this previous move right around there. We're still below. Whoa, quit it. Here we go. We are still below, okay? And this is, and if I would draw, let's get a horizontal one. 68.46, daily close above that, gonna look real good. In the meantime, guys, unfortunately, here's what we might be looking at. So try not to get uber bull yet because we haven't broken out. We got that. We got that. Something like that. You could call this an ascending broadening wedge. Should go up and then dump. A bear flag, something like that. You can call it that. Until we defeat kind of this resistance line right here, we need to get over 68.50, but we need to come up and test this 200 moving average on the daily. That'll do everything for me, and that'll be a good shorting spot, by the way. Just an FYI, that'd be a good shorting spot. If you get a chance to short 7,300-ish on the daily, you probably wouldn't ignore that. But we really haven't done anything. We've just bounced off support. Because if we go down into the 4 hour, all this ever was, going back to here, was this wick to this wick. All the way through. False break below, little touch, back up. It looks healthy, and it has been healthy. Now what's the volume on this move? Not a lot. Let's go to the hourly. It's the highest volume candle that we've had since the 21st, but it ain't a lot. Yeah. At the very least, shorting in this zone down to, it should come back at some point and test the 65.43 zone. Resistance turn support. Just basic price action should do that. And if we fib this, if this is the top up here, for now, just short term, it's right by the 0.5 fib in the 200 moving average, 65.33. Might get a wick below 65.44. Wouldn't be a bad place to place a little bit of a long. Do we have any short-term trend line support right there? A little bit, right around here. Could come back and test. Wouldn't be a bad trade zone as well. And then if you lose the 236, you take profit back at 66.50, which would be the 236 of this current move. That could be a trade setup for you. But I'm just gonna tell you guys, this is good, and what we're seeing is really good. Like, it is. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm not gonna be an asshole and be like, "Oh, this is the best thing I've ever seen in my life." The reason that I do like it a lot, quit it, is because This has been a breakout so far. But I want more volume. And here's the thing. We do have 3.5 hours left, but the current volume candle is pretty small. I need to see some fucking volume here, homie. What does one day RSI say? No volume. Ugh. Hmm. Yeah. Just need to see more. I just need to see more. I'm not looking to long Bitcoin right here. You got to be out of your damn mind. You have to be out of your freaking mind for me to long Bitcoin right here. It's positive and it's good. And all this says is that there is strength in the market right now. Is it going to be lasting? We'll see. But there should be some alt plays no matter what. And that's probably what I'll be looking to get into. If you look at RSI resistance, guys, and this, let me make this a little perfecter. If you look at RSI resistance, we're coming up right on it. We are coming right up on RSI resistance right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see us get, and this goes back to the end of July, the 23rd of July is 24th. I wouldn't be surprised to see us get denied here and just consolidate and tighten a little bit more. I'm just not lying here. It is above the 236. That does tell you that it needs to close again for continuation, and you want it really to close the daily above there, but it does tell you that bullish continuation could be on the way, that there's more strength in the market than you would think. There's just not a lot of volume. Not a lot of volume. And we're coming up on horizontal resistance. This has been resistance all the way back through here. Yeah. We'll see. There's no rush. The market will show itself. Is it a terrible time to buy some Bitcoin for a long-term hold? No, because I say set aside the amount of money that you want to spend and do it over 10 to 20 to 30 weeks. Get your share of the market and let it, whatever happens after that. You could buy once a month for the next year, something like that. Now, we'll get this space back on my screen. There are 3,000 more shorts and longs, so we're almost at parity, but we're not quite there yet. And shorts look like they're opening up, and longs look like they are too. So if there's more positions opening up, there should be more volume. You have the great content. Followers will come. Yes, thank you, Jordan. So all I'm saying, guys, and you'll see this. There'll be times when I stream and I'm like, oh, go, 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 go. We're going to buy this. We're going to buy this. We're going to buy this. I'm patient right now. I like what I'm seeing, but it hasn't done shit yet. Hasn't done shit. So, let me go down to 4 hour one more time. Come on, follow through, baby. I want to see 68.850 go. It's so funny because CNBC said to go long, so everybody's like, ah, fuck. We'll see. Let's look at Ethereum. Oh, jeez. Ugh. This looks like a bear flag breakdown retest. Is there any volume right now? No. Ugh. Why? I want to be so bullish. I do. I want to be so bullish. But that looks like look, this can look like two things. This can look like a bear flag breakdown, or this can look like a rising wedge breakdown retest. And this is your retest right at the 200 moving average. I mean, that's a good short spot, to be honest with you. The 4 hour 200 moving average in this kind of bear flag / rising wedge breakdown zone. It's retesting it. Let me fib a couple things. A couple tings. Ooh, I always tell you guys, 786s go to 382s. 786, meet 382. 786, meet 382. So most recent move. Let's check the entire move. Oh, 236 resistance. Oh, I'm not full of shit. No, I'm not full of shit. And what is this support here? Look, I want this to get back above here. I just want this. Honestly, I want this trend line to be completely, this one right here, this little yellow one on the bottom, kind of bear flag support. I want it to be null and void, like I really do. But until we say otherwise, Ethereum's is at resistance right now. It's at its daily 20 EMA. I believe that was the 4-hour 200 moving average as well. Right up here, 236 to this current move. It looks like a bear flag breakdown retest. Retest, fail, boom. We don't know, okay? We don't know. So if anybody's asking if these are going to become head and shoulders or anything like that, head and shoulders happen at tops. They don't happen at bottoms. Do we have the volume profile for it? No, this isn't really descending. It's like up and back down all the way through. Let's just be patient. What about ETH BTC? There's not a ton to do here. Let it show you its hand. Now that bear flag setup isn't really there. What about the day? Just 20 EMA and 50 EMA resistance. This trend, the whole thing looks like this trend line breakdown retest as well of the entire chart. So if I go to 3-day, what does that look like? It looks like the trend line breakdown retest. And that retest is a 786 fib after failing there. Ugh. What about altcoin market cap? What's the altcoin market cap say? Trying to find something, guys. I just need to know what the market strength is right now. Oh, baby. That looks good. You're getting a 20 EMA and a 50-day moving average cross. That hasn't happened since here. Here's the daily close that day when it crossed, and we still got another 30% up. This happens at today's close. 30% up takes us to kind of support, turn resistance over here. Go to the week. The altcoin market cap looks better than Ethereum does. Looks like a bullish hammer on the weekly. Go back down to the daily. I'm trying to sniff around for strength, guys, because this was this wedge breakout retest, and now it's going again. That's good. Is there any volume? Not bad. We still have 3 days left. That's why that's not bad. We'll see. We will see. What's BTC dominance? It's got to be down. Closer to 50. You guys hear that cat outside the room? He wants in. You will not get this, gypsy. Looks like it's got room to fall. It's 51%. I mean, that right there looks like it has room to fall. At least on the 200 moving average on the daily. And, time out. Time out. We'll go back down to the day. It's all right. Come on. So slow. That is a 20 EMA officially crossed down the 50 moving average. Where's that line from? Could at least come down here to 45%, where the 200 moving average on the daily would probably meet it. This site's so slow. So the Bitcoin dominance versus the altcoin market cap, they're both telling me there's more room for alts to run. Okay? That's what I'm looking for, guys. I could see Bitcoin dominance coming down to 45%, which is another 6% down, because we don't have to worry about that ETF for 6 more months, like, or 5 more months. Like, we don't have to worry about it. There's going to be like a 3-month period when it's going to be out of sight, out of mind. People are going to start talking about it again. This thing's taking forever. Fuck it. Who cares? What's up, buddy? Thanks for the updates. I've watched them all. Awesome, Trevor. Thanks, man. Glad you're here. So if alts could go up another 30%, where would that put ETH BTC? $437. Could put it right here, which would essentially be like right here. If it bounces off, comes back, gives us down to test this support, that would give us an inverse head and shoulders on ETH USD. You guys got a plan for this shit. Don't forget, this breakout on the ETH USD 3-day chart will matter. That'll matter. Forget about that. Go down to the daily. Try to sniff around, guys. I don't like to buy into pumps, and I want to find a reason to. Let's look at Litecoin. Litecoin had a really good day today. It really did. I mean, this horizontal resistance up here from the 17th of August, you draw a line all the way across, got above one day, failed, came back, closed right at, finally closed above for 4 days, back down, fail, fail, back above. We have 3 hours and 21 minutes until daily close. If it can close above this horizontal support, and so that, or this resistance, this horizontal resistance is like 621, 6221 ish. Litecoin could then make a run to 69. 69.27. Oh my god, 69 classic. It's good shit. Look at the 3-day. I mean, if you look at it, guys, this is the macro 886 of the entire chart. And if 886s go to 0.5, it's $186-ish. Just saying. You're finally getting the 50 on the 3-day, crossing the 200. That's a lagging indicator, but it's not kosher. I mean, I wouldn't buy it here. It's not even, but it looks a little tweezer toppy, but we still do have 3 hours until candle close and daily close. I mean, I'm not buying into this shit, I'll tell you that right now. If you have a Bitfinex account, I'd even short that shit. Stop above 66, 65.50. Yeah, ugh, I wouldn't buy it right now. I think you said all season, guys. I didn't say that. I want to, but I didn't say it yet. It's not here yet. Come on. You're killing me. You're killing me. I like to be patient. It's fun for me to say it alt season to you guys. It's a blast. You guys love it. But then it better follow through. I mean, the daily close is everything today, guys, across probably every chart. Like, let's look at ICX. I'm not seeing trade setups yet. I will say I have an alert set on this trend line from this peak to this peak. If ICX closes above on a 4-hour candle, so let's do this together. I'm going to delete this. This is TradingView. I'm going to delete this and show you guys how to do a candle close, right? So I'm just going to draw a regular trend line. I show you all this every time, but I don't care. Draw a regular trend line from that peak to that peak, right? Down true price, yes. And then I'm going to double click on that trend line that I just drew. See? Double click. And then go to alert. Go to greater than because we want it to be above and once per bar close. Now, since I'm on the 4-hour chart, it's going to create it on the 4-hour chart. If I go to the daily, it'll create it on the daily. And then create. And then if a candle close closes above here on the 4-hour, I get an email. Let daddy know what the real move is here. Know what I'm saying? 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 If we go out to the daily, look at that. Would you buy that? I know I sure would. Here's why. It's because I think ICX has probably found a bottom. They did extend the token swap for another month because plebs don't do it on time. You got until October 25th to exchange your tokens. And then after that, all of your ERC20 ICX tokens are gone forever. You can't turn them into mainnet ICX tokens. So don't be a pleb. Go to the Reddit. Go to the Hello Icon Reddit. Learn how to do it. Get it done. Save your ICX tokens. But here's the thing. It's not going to take much here, guys, for this. Let me come out of here. Zoom in. Come on. It's not going to take much for this daily 20 EMA to cross this daily 50. If we get a 4-hour close, and even a daily close really above this trend line, you can draw it on the daily. It'll give you a sure signal after a daily close. So I'll go back in here. It's on the day chart now. Alert. I'm going to do it to the daily condition. Daily greater than. Once per bar close, save. Okay. If the daily closes above this trend line, I do prefer it on that. It is legitimately probably a straight shot up to almost 14K. You could say, oh, up here near the daily 50, 10.8, 10.6. No. No. At first resistance, it looks like would be 12.5. Kind of climbing out of this hole. And then this zone up here near 14. And then when the token swap is over and staking is introduced, this fucking coin's going to go to the moon. Like, you had your chance to buy Icon. You had your fucking chance. I'm just saying. You had your chance. Do you want a trade? I could probably find you a trade here. No, I wouldn't buy it so close to here. You have your trade. You have it. You know what you're doing. Daily close above this trend line. Go have at it. We've tested and failed at the 200 moving average on the 4-hour twice. You think a third time's going to fail? Probably not, son. Considering that this trend line is going to break. Should break. What's the 3-day tell us? Your daily 20 EMA on the 3-day is near 12.5. There you go. All right, let's look at Cardano. Ooh, that looks good. That looks like a bullish engulfing 3-day hammer. Bullish hammer candle. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Where's it being denied at? Look at the blue fib. If we draw the current drop from this wick to the bottom here, price has been denied twice at the 3-day 236. I ain't talking shit. and the macro 886 of the entire chart. They lost it once, bounced into 0.93. If they can recover the 886, we're probably looking 2200 sats. At least daily 50 moving average. The last time this tested the daily 50 moving average, it failed on the 18th of July. Let me look at the daily, because I think the daily tested it like 5 times. 1, 2, 3. Here, we'll call here 1 localized touch. Yeah, 3 times. Lost it, tried to retest it. 4, support, meet resistance. Support, meet resistance. So, maybe not 5, but close. I mean, this is close. That's the 200 though. If this can close above this resistance, 14.2, the next resistance is like well over 16. Well over. I mean, we're close. We ain't there yet, but we're close. Any volume spikes? What does Binance say? Yes. All right. Bueller. We haven't seen volume this high since 16th of April, right here. And even off that daily close, we still went 30%. And this was the 21st. If we go 30% from the 21st candle close, the high 16s. Confluence everywhere. Oh my. Even have this. Right through here. Bang, son. Cardano ain't looking half motherfucking bad. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? 1630 would be this wick. Support, turn, resistance. Right here. It'd be 1666. That's 1666. Yikes. Short it there. Yeah. You might get a move to the 1600, homies. Here's the thing. I don't like to buy, and this happened to us. What coin was it? Oh, come on, Noah. What was it? I was looking at a coin about a month ago, live on stream. We had another just shit fest down to the recent lows. Everything was at the daily 50. We got a little bit of a bounce in the market, and everything was at the daily 50 moving average. And I said, I'm fucking buying here. You're out of your mind. And everything died. And here we are again. I don't want to buy here. I don't want to buy here. Because, guys, here's the thing. When you start trading with me, if you're new around here, like with crypto critics and stuff, you start trading with me, we'll let the pumps go by, okay? We'll short the pumps, or we'll let the pumps pull back, and then we'll long. That's like my bread and butter. I'll let the move play out. I'll let you guys do your thing, and I'll stealth ninja move you before you know it and pick my part of the market up. That's what I've been doing for a while now. So there is no FOMO in this area of the woods. Nothing to do on Cardano yet. There's a breakout. Any volume? Yep. $382 meets 618. 382 meets 618. 382 meets 618. I'm sure as fuck not buying this shit yet. I wouldn't buy it any higher than 1255, 1260. But 382s go to 618s, and 618s go to 382s. And that's what you see. Here's your 236 resistance. Here. Retest. Yeah. I want to find entries for you guys, trust me, especially if you're new around here. I want to have presents to give you. Look at that 4-hour candle get denied right at closing time in front of the 236. Close back above. Can we hold? These next guys, I'm telling you, man, the next 3 hours and 8 minutes before daily close are fucking everything here. It's everything. And the market likes to mess with you right before daily close. And you have your Asian open there. You can get a lot of volume either the upside or the downside then. If you wanted a long Cardano, forget the fibs. The first time this touches, you got a third bounce right there. Never mind. I mean, do you have your moving averages as support there? Do you have any fibs? Do we have any fib confluence? 786, 618, 32 is a 1251. You have 382 fib confluence mixed with 382 up here, and there we go. Kind of, not really. I can't find any, guys, there's no entries here yet. There's no entries here yet. I'm a man of the people. I'm not here to lie to you. There's no entries here yet. This would technically be the move. I'm going to draw from here because that was the bottom. Nothing to do. Go to the daily. How about that? Look at this rounded bottom and look at that rounded bottom. What's the difference? Not a lot. One pop up, back down. One pop up, back down. Boom, boom. V bottom, basically. Bitcoin Cash doesn't like to wait long. It had trend line support here, though. That's something you don't have here. You do have horizontals. One, 2, 7, 2. Oh, I hate going live and not having anything, but there ain't a lot here. Horizontal resistance. Met there. Probably a bearish div there on the 4-hour. On the 1-hour guaranteed. Yeah, higher high on price, lower high on oscillator. No, 4-hour. This bitch could keep going. It's below the 236 on 4-hour, so I wouldn't short it yet down to the 4-hour 20 EMA. But going into closing time, things should start losing a little bit of strength here through the daily close. It's just like daily closes are so fucking all over the place. I can't force it, guys. I keep saying this, but it's like I want to, but I can't force it. Can't. You could short Bitcoin Cash probably more than anything, down to the 4-hour 20 EMA, and your target would be somewhere in the high sevens. Tough. What's that doing? All right, go to the daily. 0.5, still holding it. I think it needs to go to 618. If you get a chance to long vet at 166 at the 618, I would do it and I would sell it at 207. And obviously 167, sell it at 205 or something like that. That's a trade I've been eyeing for a long time. This doesn't make sense here, guys. This doesn't make sense. That's a big ball of what the fuck is that? And it has been for like a few weeks now. This is 41 days, so almost 6 weeks of what the hell is this on the daily. That's not anything you can look at and say, oh, that pattern is it just looks like it's rolling over. Now let it roll over and let it roll over and look like this is magic. I take my brush off, kind of do this here, come down to the 618, boom, boom, boom. Come to the 382, try to go sideways, make a little bit of a bottom, and create a lower high, and then it would start to make sense because you would have your flagpole, and it could take less time than this, and some sort of a formation that we could look to and say, oh, this is great. This is a... Right now we don't have that. Not only that, but this used to be Venn, and we lost all that chart data as well. So let this show you something that you can trade. This isn't something you can trade. Now, I'm a big fan of after pumps, grab the 618, sell it to the 382, and see what happens after that. That's the play here, in my opinion. 166, 167, like, as an entry. Who would have thought? There's no volume right now. Now, your 0.5 fib is like your bull bear line, like above the 0.5 fib, you can say, oh, this bitch could bounce. We can keep going, and it hasn't lost it yet. But this pattern doesn't look like anything that I'm trying to trade. Like, I'm eyed on that. You know what I'm saying? So, let's just wait. And yeah, Bitcoin met a little bit of resistance, it looks like. It's not on BitMEX. On Binance. I mean, it's, what, $11 off of 700, so it's not a ton, but let's look at look at Doge. What the fuck? That's going to go lower. It's going down to 73 minimum. Let's look at EOS. Bearish pennant. Still bearish pennant. But it did defeat the downtrend line. Okay? And there's a big history with alts finally defeating their gigantic downtrend line in bear markets. There's a big history with alts creating a rounded bottom off of that formation and going boom, boom. But we're not there yet. Why are we not there yet? Yes, it did defeat this trend line. You got a little bounce. But we got this little bearish pennant looking thing. And she ain't there yet. She ain't there yet. She's almost there, but she ain't there yet. Any volume? No. No volume. I'm not buying that. And actually, you could short this shit here with a stop above 92.5. Line it up on BitMEX. You could short this shit here for sure. For sure. There are trades to be had. That would be one of them. First target would be 81.5. To deleverage, de-risk, take a little bit off the table. I'm not bearish, guys. Like, I'm really not. We'll look at Zill. If you show us a 382 618 or vice versa moves, please. I started on the fib book last night. Could you show us a few 382 618 or vice versa moves, please? I could probably find some. I mean, I have to be trading it to find it. Let me look at XRP. There's got to be one there. Oh, there you go. Wow. Holy shit. Noah's not lying. Backtest this shit. It'll blow your mind. Big ass pump. Whole entire move. 618. Meet 382. 618. Meet 382. Now this is the hourly. Let's look at the 4 hour. You have your hour 50 right there. And like, guys, I use a moving average system with my fibs. And so I look for points of, like if you're new around here, I look for points of confluence, right? Around key levels. So a point of confluence around key levels would be, oh, this 618 here, oh, well, the 50 moving average would be down here when I spotted it. 50 moving average should be up there by then after this gigantic volume pump. And a pull back to the 618, I'll grab it there because the 50 moving average will prop it up. And if I look at the hourly, it'll be the hourly 200 moving average because 1 hour is 4 times less than 4 hours, right? And a 200 moving average is 4 times more than a 50. So your 4 hour 200 or 50 moving average is going to be basically the same as your hourly 200 moving average. And if we look at that, here's your 618, boom, boom to the 382. What happens there determines the trend. Now, once you recover this 0.5 fib after a 618 to 382 move, like no matter what on a big move like this, you don't want to lose the 0.5 because the next rule says that the 618 goes to the 382 and what happens there determines the trend. Once you recover the 0.5 fib, you don't want to lose it. But next, if it bounced off the 0.5 fib and it gets through the 382, the next level is going to be now the resistance at the 236, which also would line up right before that 10K magical round number. Okay, so this tells me this is going to need to do some shit and go sideways and figure out what it wants to do. And it wouldn't surprise me if like the 4 hour 200 moving average was involved. If we look at the daily, 20 EMA hasn't caught up. Let it go sideways. Let these moving averages catch up. Let's flip the moving average daily bullish and figure out what happens there because that'd be pretty badass. We don't have anything that's moving average bullish on the daily right now. XRP, you should be rooting for it. When you're moving average bull on the daily, the last time it crossed was back here. And this move was so crazy that it didn't really matter. If you look at Bitcoin's, I mean, because if it crosses bullish right here, I take all this shit off. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. I throw on the Ichimoku cloud, doubled settings on the daily, and we start partying. When I get to start trading Ichimoku cloud during a bullish time, there ain't no place that you'd rather be. This is Ichimoku bullish. Where's that? I mean, the Tenkan and the Kijun are in conjunction with each other. So Tenkan and Kijun, it's not moving average, or it's not cloud bullish because there's 4 rules that you want. Okay, you want the price above cloud, Tenkan and Kijun above cloud, Tenkan above the Kijun, the blue is the Tenkan, the yellow is the Kijun, and the lagging span above cloud. We have 3 out of the 4. The Tenkan and the Kijun are flat with each other right now. So it's not cloud bullish. It's trendless. Although we're close. One more push up. This Kijun is the shorter, basically moving average of this of the Ichimoku cloud, and the Kijun is kind of your longer one. So any upwards pressure would pull the Tenkan away from the Kijun to the bullish side, and you'd now be cloud bullish. And the guys, the cloud is designed to catch you 80% of the trend. You're not going to catch 100% of the trend, but chances are you're not going to catch 100% of the trend as it is anyway. So this isn't something to trade yet. And this just tells you, like, if you take off the cloud, okay, this isn't cloud bullish, but it's close. Take off the cloud, put on moving averages. This isn't moving average bullish, but it's actually getting close. Take those off. Because you want the 20 EMA above the 50, above the 200. So you have your short-term moving average and an EMA, exponential moving average, is adjusted for volatility. You have your 50 moving average, which is like your midterm, and your long-term moving average, which is your 200, so short, mid, and long. And I like to have my short-term moving average be an EMA because it's adjusted for volatility, so I can get on the moves quicker because the volatility is reacted to a little bit faster, if that makes sense. So if I take this off and I fib this shit, oh, it's so close to being bullish. It's not quite there yet. It's close. It's close. Back above the 0.5 is bullish. We are back above, but the daily hasn't closed yet. So give it 3 more hours, and then we can start looking to our moving averages and get a little bit of a push. And it wouldn't shock me if we close today for the 3rd day in a row above the 0.5. Now on the daily, now if we look at the 4-hour, guys, the 4-hour tells you, oh, we lost it. We lost it. But what do we always say? The higher time frame wins. And it's looking good. Now, if I go to CoinMarketCap, CoinMarkK. If I go to CoinMarketCap, is Ripple number 2? No, it's not. It's close, but it is 1.6 billion less than Ethereum. So I think ETH will still be our proxy for alt season for now. Let these fucking things start going boom boom. Where's Icon? Icon's 37. Yeah, well, when you're at 10 billion and daddy's a multi-millionaire, then we can start talking. 13 billion coins have been in a $10 billion market cap. Icon isn't one of them. Icon is one of the top 10 fundamentally strongest coins in the entire space. Why couldn't it be number 14 during the next bull run? Have you thought about that? Have you thought about that? Ripple's close. Give it a minute. Don't do anything yet. If Ripple boom booms, XLM will boom boom. That's the rule of the century. We smacked that shit hardcore the other day. Ripple boom boomed. I said, let's get on XLM. XLM boom boomed. $618. Meet the 382. $618. Meet the 382. It's magic. Ho, 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 it's magic. You know, never believe it's not so. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Tron. 618. Meet 382. 618. Right here. Meet 382. And so we're just at a bunch of 618 bounces going to 382s. Bitcoin's right at the 236. Everything's at horizontal resistance. And so you can't be buying this shit right now. You can't be like, oh, I'm going to buy resistance and just trust the market's going to follow through. Only a moron does that. And if you're hanging out with me, you're not allowed to be a moron. Because I'm your dad. I'm your crypto dad. And I'm here to take care of you. And I'm not going to stand for that bullshit. We will be patient when it's time to be patient. And we will be aggressive when it's time to be aggressive. Do you understand? Let's look at Monero. Let's look at Monero. Peace en resistance. Come on, baby. What you got? Being denied at the 236. You can't expect immediate bullish continuation. I don't got nothing for you. I'm going to wait. I'll look at you in 2 days. Look at Zilica, because we had a request for it. Ooh. You bastard. Who requested Zilliqa? Why do I like Zilliqa? Okay, it's on the macro 0.93 of fib. It's at macro fib support. Because if there's a daily close below 503 and we'll call it 500, I'm out of the trade. So what does Zilliqa offer me that other coins aren't offering me right now? It's offering me a trade setup. And how is it offering me a trade setup? Well, there's a risk reward there. And this is offering it. This is offering me a risk reward that I'm willing to take that will allow me to put my money into the market. The only problem is the rest of the market is at resistance, so you do take this trade. Welcome to trading. There are no easy answers. 10% of traders make money. What are you doing to differentiate yourself from the 90% who aren't? Well, sometimes you gotta get lucky. So make the call on this. Do you want to take the trade? If so, you could buy some. Stop below 503 or 500 on a daily close. So 500. Get your horizontal line out. There we go. 500. Find 500. Draw it. See how it says 500? Double click. Alert. Less than once per bar close on the daily. Great. And then you would get an email and you'd go in there and you would manually stop yourself out. Gives the market room to breathe. I don't want to be in it below the 0.93 anymore. It's already regained it. I don't want to be in it below that. Because then we're probably looking at negative price discovery, and I don't want to fuck with that shit. So if we go to the 4 hour, are we throwing up a bear flag or something like that? What's all though? Hey, in that little refrigerator right there is another Mick Ultra. Can you grab me one, please? What are you doing? Did you just work out? Right on. Wife went for a run. Good girl. And I say that 500, guys, because if it's going to be 503, you might as well make it 500. Thank you. Now, is this like a bear flag? Well, let's draw it. I draw it from the first wick to the second, guys. See that? It's not even close. What a fail. Oh, ban me. Bart, are you there? Ban me, bro. False breaks above. First wick to second, false breaks above. It's a feel thing. You could draw it up there if you wanted to. That'd give you an ascending broadening wedge. But if you're going to draw it up there and you're going to do that, then you need to do that. And I'm not willing to do that. So I'm going to draw it like that. Tends to work. You should try it sometime. Yeah, it looks like a bear flag. But here's the thing. A daily close below this level, below 500, gives you that round psychological support. It gives you strength and it gives you time to the daily close. And if the market doesn't want it through 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the market doesn't fucking want it. So you just deal with it. And 530 down to what would it close at? 495, 490 or something like that? What is that, like 7 to 10%? And you could have bought the bottom. You have to ask yourself if it's worth it. Now, what is your target if it's worth it? I would take profits incrementally on the way up near, look at this wick, all in this area right over here to this area right here. You should see strength into the 600s, well into the 600s. After that, off of this wick, all at the beginning of the chart, that should be support turn resistance, 750. I'd take some at the macro 786 at 814 and see if you caught the bottom on Zilliqa. Or you could not have a stop. You could have if you're a big fan of Zilliqa and you want to hold it long term. I don't know enough about it. I pride myself in my coin research. This isn't one that I've put a ton of research into so far. I know it's like a high throughput blockchain or something like that, but whatever. Platform protocol. you could buy some here. You could buy some down near where it bounced 400. You could buy some near 350, and you could try to average into your part of the market. There's two ways to play that. But I mean, at the very least, guys, right now, you're damn near buying near the bottom. And you could try to get it kind of near 520-ish, lower your risk, 525-ish. You could buy it, try to buy near the bottom of what could potentially be a bear flag. The only thing is, like, I like having this stop below 500 because I wouldn't want to be in this below 500 again on a daily close. And this could go sideways and just build a bottom. So, yeah. Listening to yo ass, bro, what the fuck? When did you start drinking? I'm on vacation, dick. I'm on vacation. You make it sound like I have a drinking problem. No, guys, I was on a diet. (618) meet 382. The blue. 618 meet 382. Hmm. Look at that freaking perfect micro breakout retest. Resistance, turn support diagonally. See, it came back down here. Give you a measured move. I'm just not sure the flag pulls long enough to say that there's actually like a bullish flag looking thing. I don't think the flag pull is fundamentally or technically long enough. But it does look like a bullish formation. Where did this bounce? Right near these wicks over here. Right above. Anything over there? No. I don't know. You run the risk of this being kind of like a corrective ABC thing, even though I absolutely despise Elliott waves. The corrective ABC thing is something that you can count on. I just don't think you get 3 impulse waves at the top before you get 2 down. I think it's stupid. I think the market doesn't react so easily like that. I know it's stupid because I've backtested it. It doesn't fucking work. Not reliably. Not at least 60% of the time. Not in crypto. Let's find you something, boys and girls. Where would I get Nano? Well, we've had 2 touches. You know, because I tell you all the time, 3 touches legitimize a trend line. This is the 4-hour. We could probably go out to the daily on this. You can grab some on this trend line here. Sure. Take profits on the way up. Stop below 32K on the daily close. Definitely takes the profits at 46K. I'd say at 45K. Just do it. It's a 236 the entire move. You could do that. It's still a steep trend line. I'm not sure I would put a ton into that position, to be honest with you, and I probably personally wouldn't take it. Just to let you know. It's a little too steep for daddy's liking. I love a quick flip more than anybody, but that's a little too steep. How do you know when to position the lowest and highest point when using a fib? It's of the move you're looking at. I'm looking at this entire move here on Nano. Like, I'm playing the daily chart. I want to see this entire move. If I go to the hourly, is there anything there? Like, you could fib this move off the swing lows. Oh, that's a trend line. What am I doing? I'm sorry. Bottom to the top, I'm looking for a retracement. Make it blue so it's easier to see. You grab it right near the 618, sell it right near the 382. Oh my god! I like selling 0.5s near 236s. Buy the 0.5 for a tuss. 236. Now we need to get our moving averages on here. Take the volume off because it's incomplete without them. Probably go to our 4 hour, to be honest with you. I'd probably trade this on a 4 hour. Now your moving averages are pretty much sideways and it's consolidating, telling you that we are trendless. Now it's 4 hour moving average bearish, but it's consolidating. And I'd imagine that if we put Bollinger Bands on here, it'd be tightening. Yes, it is. Looks like it's beginning to tighten right around here. We're trendless, going sideways. Let the market show you its move. Well, you could draw 2 fibs here on that here that I see. Really, you could go from the top to the bottom. I'm not going to do that. I'm going from the bottom to the top because I'm looking to catch retracements. Okay? I can't short this. I'm not going from the top to the bottom. I'm going from the bottom to the top. Going from the bottom to the top because I'm trying to buy pullbacks. What about the daily? I'll take these off so maybe you can see it better. So 236 will either be your support, your resistance. I like to sell 0.5s at 236s, but I like to keep some to let it run because that's your immediate bull bear line. 618s go to 382s, 786s go to 382s, 886s go to 0.5s. If it falls through an 886, probably looking at a 0.93 next. I don't look for 1.0s to hold. All that 1.0s are horizontal. All that they are really horizontals off previous levels because you're drawing it from the bottom to the top, and so it's going to be your horizontal of your last support. I don't typically look for those to hold. You're looking at a double bottom situation, and if you fall through the 0.5, and especially if you fall through the 618 and then the 786, like you'll know when it's going lower than the 618. I'm not looking to catch a pullback off the 1. I'm not. We either get a higher or lower or we don't. It's not often that you get a double bottom horizontally that actually lasts. In my back testing. After that, you can look to grab some at the 113, but the 1272 would historically be a great place to buy some shit. FYI. But this is on daily time frames, and this is more on like market cycles, not short-term shit. I do most of the 618 to 382s, 0.5 to 238 to 236s. Those are my 2 main plays on shorter term plays. Even though we're on the day chart, we're not looking at entire market cycles from bottom to top. I'll buy 113s and 1272s on those. But I don't typically play 113s and 1272s just off of, oh, we're going lower, let's find it. Like, no, there's other ways to do it. There's more macro fibs you can look at that way. And just stick around with me and you'll see me do it and we'll teach you. Let's look at Neo. Right at that 0.93, so you're doing the same shit you were doing with Zilliqa. The only problem here, guys, and I hope that you see it, is like you can't tell me this doesn't look like a classical bear flag retest, bear flag breakdown retest. And the macro 0.93 of this market cycle, bottom to top, bottom to top, bottom to top. Have I creeped you out yet? You can't tell me that this doesn't look like a bear flag breakdown retest, failed retest. But it is at the 0.93. You want it to close back above. Looks like yesterday closed below, close back above, become kind of a bullish engulfing. You have your 20 EMA and your 50 moving average on the daily getting ready to cross, kind of like Icon. We're not there yet. We ain't be there yet. You could buy some of this shit with a stop on a daily close below 276.7K. 276.7K. Daily close below, get the fuck back out. You didn't lose anything. You know? What's the daily or the daily USD chart say? Bananas. Kind of the same shit. It's above the 0.93. Breaking out from this one. Let me fix this shit here. Fixing this shit. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. We might be breaking out here, motherfucker. I'll buy some of this. Put a stop on a daily close below 16.25. It's a lot to get back. Stop on a daily close below $17. That's a little bit better. Or just stake gas and figure it out long term, because I would want to be buying NEO at these levels. NEO. NEO. Not a ton there other than, oh, we're kind of breaking out of this short-term looking thing. Not much there. And we're still above the 0.93 in the US dollar chart, and we're closing back above on the Bitcoin chart. If alts run here, guys, you know, you know, you know, you know, you know. What is Ncrash doing these days? Good God. No. 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 Gas is running. Gas is running. Neo's next. Gas. Oh, fucker. There are some sister coins in this bitch that pump together. One will follow the other. XRP and XLM, one pumped by the other. Gas and Neo, same blockchain. If VThor becomes prevalent on markets, which I believe it probably will, that's like VeChain's gas token, then you'll probably see those be sister pumpers. Historically, Verge and Doge, because Verge is Dogecoin Dark. Zcash and Zcoin. What else? Tron and Verge. Scam coins pump best. Tron's not a scam. It has its own working blockchain. Tron's all right. Either I'm muted by every annoying community member they have, and I've made a lot of money off Tron, but either I'm muted by every annoying community member they have, or they've straightened their shit out a little bit, because they're not nearly as annoying as they used to be. I think it got too cool to hate on Tron, and then you can't hate on a project that has its own working blockchain right now and is fast as shit, and actually, like, they bought BitTorrent, and, like, they're trying to do things. Justin's trying to do things. I can't hate on that. There's too many ERC20 tokens for me to hate on otherwise. Okay, I can be too busy hating on things that are shittier than Tron, because Tron used to be one of the shittiest coins in terms of, oh, it was just a vaporware. Well, it's really kind of not anymore, so I can't talk shit about Tron. Like, to be honest with you, Cardano, which I have a big long-term bag of, is more of vaporware than Tron is. Tron's got its own working blockchain. Now, I believe in Charles Hoskinson with Cardano. I think Cardano will be fine, but right now, there's not a ton in or out. Louie's been yelling at me.
I know.
Yeah.
So I gotta leave the door open.
Well, you're screwing up my... All right. If you guys want to hear me talk, that's fine. I can do plenty of that. Oh, did you bite inside a coin or sister coins? Sister pumpers? What else? What's ETC doing these days? I know on average it takes a coin like 300 days to pump once it gets on Coinbase. Whoa. Somebody was intraday playing. Not terrible. Excuse me for making that fucking sound. It's embarrassing to my entire family. Hello, Clarice. I mean, the risk reward is here for fuck's sake. Buy some shit. Daily close below 160K. Get out. That gives you minus 5%. Up to the 200 moving average on the daily would be like down here, be like 20%. That's a 4-to-1 risk reward ratio. Is there any volume off the bottom here? No. If you're going to buy it, this would be the spot. You know what your stop is, 160K on a daily close. Below it, stick to your stop. What's Holochain doing? All right, here's the thing with Holochain. Okay, I don't think it's done yet. I would be willing to grab some at 13 and 14 sats. So 14 would be the daily 50 moving average, and 13 would be this real body here of the drop into the chart, the real body close or high or whatever, close. I guess that'd be the, I don't know what that is. Anyways, the real body, which was then resistance up here, turn support, 13 and 14. Now call that a local 618 bounce. Sell some at 18 and at least put a break-even stop. Like sell like 60% and make sure you make money on this, but give it an honest effort. All right? Because if I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to go there. Because we'd have to start putting extensions on. I probably don't have the right extensions on for that. I don't. We're not doing the extension game yet, guys. We're not in a bull market. I need to not get ahead of myself. Anything else? You little shits. Anything pumping? Anything pooping? Pooping. Cutem. Cutem and Cardano were added to Kraken, I believe. Just underneath this daily 50. Like, I'm cool on that shit. Power. Not pumping, but trying to hold the daily 20 EMA. Right at the 618. Do you think what I think? Stop on another 4-hour close below 24.97. Did I draw this right? I didn't even draw this right. Here we go. And 24.89. Stop on a 4-hour close below 24.89. Target would be 2,800 sats. You're welcome. See what happens. What's polymath doing? Don't be an ABC. Don't be an ABC. Motherfucker. It's not. There's not a play there yet. I see it developing, but we're not going to do it yet. IOTA. It's range bound. Range bound. Right at that 618. But it's doing weird shit, man. This doesn't know what it wants. GVT? We already did ICX. Yater, you gotta go back into the video. I mean, Austin, a death cross on a 3-day is like the definition of a lagging indicator. The death has already happened. Don't forget that. Let's go to GVT. 14K. Looks double toppy. Looks like it's holding a 236 pretty damn well. Come on, quit it. Oh man, was I right about that down arrow or what? Yixie mash. I don't know that 236. But I want to see the current move. One hour bear div. At the top. Nah. Too much in there for the 1 hour. What about the 4 hour? No. Not at all, actually. Oh, yeah, it was. Definitely. That's a bear div. Go from the candle closes. So right here to up here. Top to there. It looks to me, I mean, here's your market structure. That. And like that, I guess. Even if we draw from here, because that was really the start of the move. We've lost the 236. Been denied it repeatedly of that move. It did successfully defend the 0.5. Like, that's the fib to draw, because it's showing you what it's respecting and what it's not. I guess I needed to zoom in. I'm not buying here, guys. I'm not buying here. Walk away. There will be days when you have 20 things to buy and you don't have enough eyes, computers, and money to buy it all. But I'm not buying this shit right now. The daily close come up in 2 hours and 20 minutes, and like so much shit could happen. I'm all right. You speak Czech? No. Did I say Yeximash? That's Borat's way of saying hello. Yeximash. Yes. Hey, if you guys like the stream, please like the video. Subscribe. It helps me out a lot. You don't even understand. I'm going to start fucking crying. Please like the video. I've gotten a lot of Twitter followers today. 4,100 now. I went to bed at 3,800 yesterday. Thank you, Crypto Mikey. Thank you, I Draw Charts. Thank you, Queen Mother. Oh, you guys want to see a funny video? Alright, so one thing you're going to notice, I like to fuck around. Like, I like to joke around with you guys. I like to be serious. I like to trade. I like to find trades and stuff. But if you're going to be hanging out with me, we're going to be joking around together. That's how it works. Okay? And there's a video I want you guys to watch. What is this? Oh. Go in here and type Ray Lyman. This right here, Constitution overrides rules of council. This fucking guy goes into the Scranton, Pennsylvania city council meetings and lights them up for no reason at all. He wants a street paved, okay? And he tells them he's going to go to the ACLU. He's going to get the federal attorney general involved, sue him up to the Supreme Court. Nobody knows why. And it is really funny. Let me see. I don't know if you guys can hear this or not. Can you hear this? Can you guys hear this? Look at this guy. Watch this shit. All right. I'm not going to watch it, but you need to watch it. Yeah, share that shit. Thank you. Thank you, Cubs. Yo, you guys need to watch this shit because it's so fucking funny. It goes on for 6 minutes and 40 seconds. And then there's like 8 videos of this fucking guy just letting city council have it for absolutely no reason. He doesn't even know why he's there. He really doesn't. Hourly RSI at 81. This would be shorting spot. Stop above 68.50. Really? It might want another move up. I'd wait. Because you gotta let an hourly bear div apply. Like you could like, yeah. We'll just wait. Or don't do anything. Can't hear it. Yeah, I figured you guys couldn't hear it. But just click on that link, watch that shit, and enjoy it. And show your family and friends. Because I've rarely laughed at anything the way that I laugh at that. Even my wife laughs at it. She doesn't like stupid humor as much as I do. And she loved it. So, yeah. Yeah. Anyways, let me go back to here. You guys, there's gonna be a lot of new people around here because we're doing Crypto Critics. I'm excited to work with you guys, but I demand that you learn. I demand that you learn. You guys like my Disney polo? All right, here's the thing though, guys, and we're gonna wrap up shortly. But so this is the week of my second wedding anniversary. My wife and I take a trip every year for this. Recently, I've been traveling for work, and I had a wedding I had to go to, and like, I don't know, I got a little sunburn today. What's up? But for the next 3 days, starting tomorrow, I'm going to be on a 3-day cruise with no internet. Her aunt works for Disney Cruise Lines, and she second year in a row she's gotten us a free Disney cruise. So, and after that, I don't have any vacations planned until next year. It's been really busy lately, but so bear with me for 3 days. I'm gonna go dark. There's nothing I can do about it. There's 100. Now, I will say this: last alt season started last year when I was on this cruise. Last alt season started last year when I was on this cruise, but it was in November. Like it started pumping for the first time, started following through for the first time. So, could it follow through while I'm on this cruise? Could the what do you call it? Could the prophecy come true? Hopefully, but yeah. So bear with me. I'll be back in 3 days. I'm sorry, nothing I can do about it. I can't say no to it. Get married, you'll understand. But yeah. All right, guys. I love you very much. Thank you for Bitcoin wants another leg up. So I got fucking said. 68.50 is your resistance. Yeah, I'm gonna jump off here. I'm gonna go spend time with the family and everything. But we had over 40 people in here, only 16 likes on the video. Please like it. Please subscribe. I love you. Have a great night. Peace.